Elsa here with just a few designs, and like always, I am Quinn Procrastinator. I am just now making the little cards that I'm going to give to my coworkers with their gift. It is December 22nd. So if you're running behind and need a little inspiration, this is what I made. Really simple, really. And you can use any flower, but I made the poinsettia using the Spellbinders Shapeability dies. I've had this for a while now. I got it at Joann's. I don't know if they still carry it, but this is what I used. I will tell you that to make the flower, you see this great big leaf? I never used that leaf. I cut two of these, and then I just dye it in green, and that's what I use for the petals on the outside. That's the only thing that I use. For me, that big leaf is like so big. Anyway, so I used that, and I used one little pearl bead for the center. This little tag right there, I don't know if the camera's picking it up because everything's silver. The little tag and the little saying on the inside all came from this stack right here, the matte stack Winter Frost, and I purchased this at Hobby Lobby, and it comes with this little sheet right here. So I fussy cut the little tag, and I cut the little saying, and then I also mounted them on some glitter paper, which I don't know if it's coming through or not, but it's really pretty, really glittery. And the glitter paper came from the same matte stack, the Frosty Holiday, and it has all these awesome papers in them. Look at that glitter. What I like about glittered paper, this type of glitter paper, is that the glitter does not come off. It's just a really pretty shiny paper, and it's really hard to see on camera, I know, but that's what I die cutted the poinsettia, and what I matted the little embellishments that I'm going to use. Okay, so the envelope I made using the silver stack, or the silver foil stack, and this is from Joann's. And this also I've had for a while, so I don't know if they still have it. This is when they had them like $5 a stack. I went and got several of these because I thought they were so pretty, and I'm just not using them. So for the envelope, the 12 by 12 sheet, I cut it down to 7.5 by 7.5, and I used this lovely thing that I've had forever, and I had to dust it off because I haven't used it. Really quick envelope. So you find your size card that you're making. I decided that this card I made at a 4 by 5. So it tells you the size of the card here that you've made, and then the paper that you're going to need to make your envelope, and it says 7.5 by 7.5, and that's where I got my measurements for this. So this, and then over at the end it tells you what your first score line should be, and it says 3 3/8. Up here are your numbers, right? So go to 3 3/8, and it's awesome because all the numbers are already labeled for you. As you know, I hate measuring, so when things are given to me like this, I just love it. So 4 3/8, and you score, and you click it, and by doing that, it makes this little indentation right there for you. So now you have that score mark right there. You turn your paper around, and you line up this little lip with that score line. And this paper is really hard to see because of all the silver. And the first measurement is all you need to measure, because now you just have to follow that guide. Click it, score, turn, and do the same thing all the way around. Make sure you align and score. Make sure you click it, punch it like that, and there you go. Then you have this paper right here, this design. Okay, so, and I like that it has its own little bone folder right here. I've managed to not lose it, so that's a good thing all in all. Okay, so now all you do is fold all your score marks in, decide what you want as a flap the pretty side or this side. And then if you punch on this side right here, it'll round it for you. See how it gives you the pretty rounded edge? So I'm going to do both the top and the bottom. And I think I want the pretty side for my flap of my card, my envelope. Okay, so you saw how fast that went. So now you just glue down your flaps. And you've got the envelope. Okay, so that was nice and quick. Now I already have pre-cut my poinsettia, and it's in that beautiful glittered paper. We have all our pieces here and the extra one for the leaves. Okay, so let's make the flower. Flower is really quick to make. Because it's glittery, I do want to add just a little shading to it. And I will tell you that this glittered paper was really tough to cut with the dies. I had to go through it several times, and then even after that, because it has a really thick coating on the back, it gave me a little bit of a hell to cut, but it finally came out. I'm using the Memento Love Letter to do just the tips of the glitter paper to give it that red poinsettia look. When you do that, you also see I don't know if it's catching it, how it was embossed. You can see the veins. For the leaves, I'm using pistachio, also from Memento. So here you go. Now I have this little hot glue mat. I love it. Okay, so a dab of glue right there. And you know, of course, you alternate your pieces. And glitter is hard to video. Okay, and then just take your stylus and push it down. This is a little cushiony, so you could use like a mouse pad. I used a little pearl on the center. Just drop it there. Now here are the leaves. I cut two together and then just one, and you position these wherever you want your leaves to go. Come right there. That's the flower. Now for the card, I also have pre-cut the card itself, what I'm gonna need. Okay, so the base of the card is 5 by 8. Okay. The inside of the card is 4.5 by 3.5. Now for the face of the card, you're gonna need 4 3/4 by 3 3/4, and then you're gonna mat it with a 3.5 by 4.5 to give you that matte look. Okay. You're gonna need one piece. I did 1 inch by 3 by 4 3/4 long, so it's as long as the card is long. And I want all my little dots on this side, circles. Then I'm just gonna cut a little fishtail on it. Like that, so that I can mount it right here. I'm going to use a little foam tape just to give it a little dimension. You're going to adhere your poinsettia in the center. Just like that. Now for the other one, I took a white colored pencil and I just drew me some little swirlies on it. On the black paper, just because I'm a doodler. Now I attached the little tag right here where I didn't have the leaf. And that is it. That's the card. I did use, of course, it wouldn't be a project of mine if I didn't use stickles. I stickled just a few dots where I did those swirlies. And there you go. Quick, easy, handmade card. I did a lot more red and green to this one than I did this one. This looks a little bit more glittery, more soft. The colors are more subtle. So there you go. Thanks for watching, and if you're running like I am, good luck, ladies. Merry Christmas. Love y'all. Bye.